Hi, everyone. It's Miss Safari in the library, and I wanted to tell you just a little bit about the book we'll be listening to today in advisory. This book is called Extra Yarn, and this is a book I learned about when I was in library school. So when I was learning to be a librarian, this was actually an assignment that I had, was to read this book and kind of learn about it. And this is a book that means a lot to me personally because it was a book that I read to my kids while I was in library school, and they both really enjoyed, even though they were a little bit older than the age we normally think of for read alouds. What we all loved about it were sort of the warm, fuzzy illustrations. You can see that it's called Extra Yarn and it looks like knitting. The other thing we loved is that it's sort of two stories. There's the literal story about the main character, Annabelle, and how she uses something that she loves, knitting, to connect with the people around her. So that's the literal story. And there's a villain in the story, and there's like a champion in the story. But there is a bigger, more symbolic meaning in the story, which I mean, this story is about yarn, but really it's about something else. So that's what I'm going to challenge you to think about while you're listening to this read aloud. What can we take away from this story? What are the symbols and themes that maybe can apply not just to a story about a little girl and knitting, but to our lives and our community and our school? So I hope you enjoy listening to this read aloud of Extra Yarn.